Welcome to another video on factoring. In this video we're going to talk about solving an equation by factoring. And so we notice that we have this equal sign that gives us the idea that we are going to come out with solutions. We can either have, as this indicates, 3, 2, 1, or 0 solutions. So we need to start by getting everything onto one side of our equation. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract this 4h over. So we have h cubed plus h squared minus 4h equals 4. And then we need to get this 4 over, so we'll subtract 4 from both sides because we want to get it all equal to 0 here. So we say h cubed plus h squared minus 4h minus 4. Now what we need to do, since we have 4 terms, it's not a trinomial. We see that it's not a difference of squares because we have 4 terms. So what we're going to do is we are going to group. And so what we see is our greatest common factor here is an h squared. So we're left with h plus 1. And since our h is positive here, we should probably look to make this h positive. So we're going to pull out a negative 4. And we're left with h plus 1 equals 0. Okay, now we have h plus 1 and h plus 1, so we can pull that out front. And we're left with this h squared minus 4 equals 0. Now what we notice inside this h squared minus 4 is that it actually is a difference of squares. So we have h plus 1, and when we have difference of squares, it's the square root of the first minus the square root of the second times the square root of the first plus the square root of the second. And so now we have 3 factors, h plus 1, h minus 2, and h plus 2. And so we need, since they're all factors, either h plus 1 is equal to 2, h minus 2 is equal to 2, or h plus 2 is equal to 2, or 2 of them are, or all 3 of them are. So we need to try all of them by putting them all equal to 0. And then we'll check them each to make sure that they do, in fact, come out with a true statement. Okay, so this first one, we're going to subtract 1 from both sides, so h could equal negative 1. We're going to add 2 to both sides, h could equal 2. And we're going to subtract 2 to both sides, so h could equal negative 2. Now what we need to do is come up to our original problem of this h cubed plus h squared equals 4h plus 4. And we need to plug those in to make sure that they are going to create a true statement. So let's start with h equals negative 1. So we have negative 1 cubed plus negative 1 squared equals 4 times negative 1 plus 4. So we have negative 1 cubed is a negative 1 plus negative 1 squared, which is a positive 1. 4 times negative 1 is a negative 4 plus 4. So you get 0 equals 0. That is a true statement. So we can come over here then. We'll start our solution set. Negative 1 is a solution. Now we'll say let h equal 2. So we have 2 cubed plus 2 squared equals 4 times 2 plus 4. So 2 cubed is 8 plus 2 squared is 4 equals 4 times 2 is 8 plus 4. So that's 12 equals 12, which is true. So 2 is also in our solution set. Now let's try negative 2. We have negative 2 cubed plus negative 2 squared equals 4 times negative 2 plus 4. So here we have negative 8 plus 4, because a negative times a negative is a positive, equals negative 8 plus 4. And you might be able to see that these are the exact same thing. But you can get negative 4 equals negative 4, which is also true. So another solution is negative 2. So when we talk about our solution set, it's negative 1, 2, and negative 2. So if this at all helps you, go ahead and like my video. You can check out other factoring videos and other math videos on my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.